Hello my loves and welcome back to another video. I am just finishing off my makeup. I was actually going to film me like pinning my hair, but as you can see this has obviously been like a first go. Well, not a first go at pinning my hair. Like I do a kind of faux bouncy blow dry at home a few different ways, and today I thought I would do what I've done and try it out. So yeah, so because I have no idea what the finished result of me pinning my hair like this is going to be, I thought there was no point in me like actually showing you a wee mini tutorial in case it didn't like work out and it was a flop. So I'm going to take my hair out with you just now, but we are starting a new vlog today. I don't think I'm going to make this a weekly vlog because I will probably still do a weekly vlog like in the same week as this one goes up, but I thought it would be quite nice to maybe try and start doing vlogs that are a wee bit more concise and show you a wee bit more of like day-to-day life with me. So rather than like snippets of different days, I thought I would maybe try and film more in 1 or 2 days. So that is the plan for this vlog. You'll have seen me getting up this morning. Obviously I got out of bed and set the camera up, but that is just for the aesthetics of the video, so don't mind that. But yeah, I just got up, had my coffee. I'm still on the iced coffee at the moment. I'm quite enjoying it. I did have a hot coffee yesterday afternoon, but it was feeling a wee bit more like dull and gloomy yesterday, and I kind of wanted like a hot coffee pick me up. But I'm still loving my iced coffees in the morning. I've actually just went and topped this one up there. So good. Whilst I had my coffee, I actually jumped back into bed this morning and wrote out my to-do list and just done a little bit of admin and emails, and then hopped in the shower and have just got ready for the day. So now I am going to start taking this hair out, and let's hope that it's actually worked okay. I basically just kind of did my flicky ends with the straighteners, which I do quite a lot and I love how that looks, but see, because I don't have really layers in my hair anymore, I find that it's not as like bouncy as I would like it, but then when I curl it, it's too curled. Does that make sense? I want it more like flicky, so we'll see how this works. I've basically just done what I usually do, but the difference is I've pinned it and let it set and cool down, so I'm hoping that this is going to last and give a wee bit more bounce. I'm not sure how that's looking. Does anyone else find doing their makeup really hard when they've got pin curls in? When I'm doing my makeup, I like to have my hair so far away from my face, like clipped away out my face. But when you pin your hair, obviously you've got like these wee like flyaway bits that are everywhere. I felt like they were sticking to my makeup as I was doing it. Okay, the last one. Oh, brush. Not too sure about this actually. I feel like my hair is at that like awkward stage now where I've pretty much grown out all the layers that I ever kind of had in my hair. I cut in some layers, like really small layers last year, basically after we came back from Paris. And when we were in Paris last autumn was probably when I first realised that my hair was actually like long and thick again, and I was really pleased with how it was looking. So then when I came back, I got some like little layers cut into it. And layers, if you've got long hair, you'll kind of probably know this as well, like, or feel this as well, that like when you then cut layers into your hair, although your hair's not really any shorter, because you've got layers, it kind of feels shorter. So because I'd just been away and I felt like my hair was so long and thick, and then I cut layers in, I kind of panicked afterwards and thought, no, do you know what, like, I actually don't think I want layers. I think I want to just keep my hair all one length and like grow it long and thick. But then now it's kind of like all one length, I feel like it's a bit, and it's just a bit heavy and there's not really like much life to it. So yeah, I used to be able to wear my hair like flicky all the time when I had like more layers and stuff, but now it's longer, I don't know. But then I'm like, do I want to cut layers in? I don't know. The hair saga continues. Pop some dry shampoo in and see if this will give it a wee bit more life. I'll just leave it just now whilst I go and decide what I'm putting on. I am going to go and pop on a comfy outfit, and then I will meet you in the new cosy room, which actually I'm going to give you a little overview of, because I did film it for last week's vlog, but the file wouldn't load in the video, so in the end I just had to scrap it. But I really want to show you this room, so I'll show you that just now, and then I'll film a little haul in there, and you're going to like this haul. It's got lots of gorgeous autumn bits for your home, and yeah, it's just the best time of year, guys, that we're now in, and I'm so excited to have a cosy autumnal few days and share it with you guys. If you have watched my videos for quite a while, you'll probably know that I got this sofa, I think it was almost a year ago exactly, and it was in our other spare room, and we had obviously our carpet, which is a kind of like taupey greyish colour. I absolutely love it, like in the hallway and everything, but for this room, or for the room that it was obviously in before, I always just felt that the sofa would have looked nicer with wooden floor. So we've obviously put the floor in here. This room isn't finished yet, so I'll give you a proper look at it when it's complete. But I've got a gorgeous new mirror from William Woods, which I was just doing a wee unboxing for. So I've put the room together just now. The skirting boards and everything still need fixed and we need to paint, and I'm thinking about putting some paneling on this wall as well. But I thought I would just give you a little look at it just now, as I absolutely love it. I feel like this has like jumped right off of one of my Pinterest boards. I always loved saving like New York apartments and stuff that had like the nice voiles and then these kind of cloud sofas. Obviously I don't live in a New York apartment, but I feel like I'm managing to get those vibes from living in a new build. Now for the start of the show, I'm trying to see if you can actually see this or if the lighting's a bit funny. From William Woods, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like this concrete effect. Really, really nice. It's lovely. It's quite a heavy duty mirror, and it's exactly what I was looking for this room. These are just the IKEA curtains I always get. I think they're called Hildra. Again, I'll link them below. And then I always get questions about the plinths. We got these plinths at an auction. Well, this one was from an auction, and then this one here was actually part of the Mano set that I bought. The black cubes that we then textured, I've got them as my bedside tables, the biggest size, and then these ones are the medium size ones. I've got them dotted around my house and I get asked lots of questions all the time. My mum has literally just textured this one for me over the weekend and painted it cream, as I was wanting a little side table for in this room. This little bowl dish setup was actually one that I got from Sterling before we even moved into our house, and it was a bit more ornate than what I kind of like now. So again, Linda got to work, she textured and painted it for me. And then the gorgeous canvases at the back, again I always get questions about these. These are usually down in my kitchen and my mum did these for me. They're just a really nice kind of texture. Are you ready to see some gorgeous autumn homeware bits? I don't know what it is, but I feel like at this time of year I like to buy more homeware. I feel like I've been doing a lot more homeware hauls since I've come back to YouTube, and honestly I don't usually buy a lot of homeware apart from as the seasons change. Like when it's the new year I don't really buy much for the house, just because, well, it's new year, you're trying to save your pennies. And then in the summer, like spring summer months, I don't know, I just don't really like gravitate towards buying stuff for the house. Like, obviously autumn and then winter / Christmas is my favourite time of year, so that is maybe why. I also feel like the homeware bits are just much nicer at this time of year, and you like pick up little bits that are a wee bit more unique. Sometimes even like gimmicky bits like pumpkin mugs, for instance. Like I got my pumpkin mug last year and honestly I just love that mug so much. So yeah, I feel like I buy more homeware bits at this time of year, and also I just love like having my house more cozy, so I tend to buy more cushion covers and throws and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't usually buy this much, like this often. But that being said, I had seen on TikTok that Stacey Solomon has a range with Georgia Asda, and I had seen that they had some really cute bits. The one thing that I really wanted to get my hands on was of course a mug, because if you know me, I love a mug. Like honestly, again, it's like this time of year, in the summer it's glassware and in the winter it's mugs. So this range has two gorgeous mugs. They do also have like the pumpkin mugs, but they're a bright orange, and that isn't really my colour scheme, but these ones however are. How cute are these? So this one says get cozy, and then this one says let's snuggle. I actually didn't buy two, I got myself one, and then I've got this one for my mum, because I feel like if I do put any more mugs in the cupboard, Chris is going to be like, what the hell? Like, the funny thing is as well, I buy all these mugs and then I tell him he can't use them because they're my mugs. But this was the mug that I had to go and get my hands on. It is actually more shiny than what I usually go for. I do prefer my mugs to be more matte. But what did save this mug and why I did buy it was the handle. It's a gorgeous handle, and I just love the fact that it says get cozy. So I got that one for myself, and then I got this one for my mum. Asda is where it's at for cheap candles. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like when you go into even the likes of like B&M and stuff now, the candles are much more expensive. Don't even get me started on TK Maxx. I remember the year, or like a few months before we moved into our house, so 2 years ago now, I was going shopping and getting loads and loads of candles, and I remember getting like big massive sand and fog candles, and they were literally like £9.99. Those candles now are like £20, so they've basically doubled, and I just hate spending money on candles that I'm going to burn. So that being said, I was very happy to see that they had some really nice well-priced candles in Georgia Asda. So I got this one. I'm sure you can tell that she passes the vibe because she's matte, and I also just love this like textured holder that it's in. The scent is also really nice. It's not too autumnal, but it's just a lovely like sweet smell. Off the top of my head, I believe that this candle was £2.50 or £3.50. I think it was £2.50 because I know the mugs were £3.50. The last thing that I got from the Stacey Solomon range is sitting right behind me, and just look at how gorgeous this is. This was a wee bit more expensive. This was £40. Let me just pull around. But it's a big cable knit throw. It's so heavy. I've obviously not unpackaged it yet because I wanted to show you guys on here first. But even the fact it's got this lovely Hessian ribbon kind of tie situation going on, it's just such a lovely touch. I'm going to do my autumn styling tomorrow, so you'll see this in all of its glory then, but I am super pleased with it. I know we've just went into September. I know that it's actually also just started to feel like September because that heat wave has now left the building, thank goodness for that. So I'm not going to start talking about Christmas. But that being said, I did actually see a TikTok just as I was getting ready there, because I watch TikToks while I'm getting ready, and somebody pointed out, which is really true, see now if you're going to get your autumn decor, you're not going to get the best bits because everyone tends to now shop for their stuff earlier. So all the good autumn bits were out in like July, August time, and now a lot of stuff is sold out and they're starting to bring in Christmas stuff. So I know, although it does feel early, if you see anything in the shops that you like for Christmas decor, or like me, Christmas wrapping paper, just buy it, because honestly you'll regret it when it all sells out and then you can't get your hands on it. So yeah, we're not going full blown Christmas just yet, but I seen these and I had to pick them up. These are from B&M and they were only £1 for 40 tags. And the reason I grabbed these was because last year I had lovely ribbon, I had lovely paper, but the one thing I couldn't get my hands on were tags, and I was looking for like cream and black ones. And this year B&M have brought them out. If only they had these last year, but I'm probably going to do similar wrapping to what I did last year. I keep my wrapping really simple and these will just look lovely. 40 tags for £1, you can't really go wrong with that. So that is the only Christmas I'm going to talk about. However, I did see a lot of gorgeous autumn bits and some Christmas bits the other day, and I did whip out my camera to film some bits for you. So I'm going to insert those clips just now, and I'll write on screen exactly what shops these bits were from, just in case you guys want to nip out and get yourself anything. So you've seen all the lovely bits that the stores have at the moment, and like I said, I know it seems a little bit early for the Christmas stuff, but even like going up and down the aisles and seeing the Christmas stuff like gives me a little bit of a spring in my step. Like, I love this time of year. I mean, I probably will have my Christmas songs playing in the car soon. I have actually looked to see if Heart Christmas Radio has popped up yet. It hasn't yet, so obviously I haven't started listening to Christmas songs, but that will be coming soon, I'm sure. Keeping with autumn though, I got this lovely candle. I know I was just saying that TK Maxx was getting a little bit expensive for their candles, but I popped in to see if I could get a nice autumnal scent, something that I could start lighting, because I had my candles on the other night actually for like the first time, and I just love it. Like, I love this time of year and being able to get all cozy, and especially at the weekends, having a nice candle to light. And I was looking for a more autumnal scent to get, and I seen this one and I thought this belongs in my house. Now this one was £9.99, and I feel like a few years ago this would have been more like £6 or £7. It is quite a big size though, and I do absolutely love the detail on it. I'm not too sure if you can see, but the glass has a kind of like frosted pumpkin design on. The scent is white pumpkin, it smells lovely, and I also love it because I love this light wood top, and then it's a double wick in there as well. This one definitely smells more autumnal. I feel like this candle just smells like cozy vibes in a candle form. I'm very excited to get this lit. I feel like I'm probably going to start lighting this over the weekend because we are like 2 weeks into September now, and obviously, like I said, the weather has started to get a bit colder, and I feel like we're now starting to feel like it is autumn, so it's only right that we start lighting the autumn candles. I'm going to do my autumn decorating tomorrow. Now I don't usually do a lot of decorating for autumn. I got 2 pumpkins last year, which I'm going to show you in a wee minute, and I tend to just kind of switch up my throws and my pillows and stuff, which you'll have seen in a few vlogs back that I did that. So yeah, I don't tend to go like all crazy with the Halloween decor and get like loads and loads of pumpkins. I think I would like to maybe get like a pumpkin cushion, but that'll be it for me. Like, I don't really want a lot of autumnal bits. I just feel like that's a lot of clutter and a lot of like, I just like the house to be like nice and simple. But I'm going to put out some bits tomorrow, so I will vlog that. If you want to feel cozy, then you have to keep watching this vlog, because that is the vibes that I'm going to be giving you. This is one of the pumpkins I'm going to be putting out. This was from Hobbycraft last year, and I've actually just painted it. Hobbycraft is really good for buying bits that you can decorate yourself. I got a lot of Christmas decorations from there last year. I didn't paint them because I was obviously buying them because they were more minimal looking, but if you do want to paint them, you can paint them whatever colour you want. And also I think it's a really cute idea of like buying them and then like doing them with kids or whatever. I also got this little pumpkin last year, so that is the only little pumpkins I actually have, apart from my pumpkin mug as well. Just before I started filming, the doorbell went and it was a big delivery from White Fox, so I thought I would pull out some bits and show you guys, because if I remember correctly, it's a lot of autumnal bits that I've picked out. And my plan once I've finished chatting to you guys is actually to go and start filming some autumnal outfits for TikTok, and also for a video that's coming on here really soon. So these bits are probably going to be featured in that. But I thought since it just arrived, I would open up some bits and yeah, give you my first impressions. It's a super big box, so I'm excited to see exactly what's in it, because I picked these bits a few weeks ago. Also, I know White Fox is obviously an Australian brand, and I didn't get charged any customs with this. It came DHL, just in case you were wondering about that. We've got lots of these little duster bags inside. I'm excited to see what's in here. This looks like an oversized black denim jacket. If you've watched a lot of my videos or like follow me on TikTok, you'll see that I have worn my denim jacket since I got it, which was like April time. I honestly bought this jacket and I have not had it off my back since I got it, so I imagine I'll get a lot of wear out of a black denim jacket as well. Okay, first impressions. I absolutely love the white contrasting stitching on this. The only thing is it doesn't look massively oversized. My denim one is really oversized, but I'll try these bits on later and let you know how I get on. There's then a box inside. What's in here? Absolutely love the White Fox packaging. I have been needing more oversized t-shirts, so this has come at a perfect time. There's also a really nice weight to this t-shirt. If you like to wear oversized t-shirts, you'll know what I mean. Like, I feel like this is going to sit nice on. I also picked out a little Skims dupe. I don't actually have anything in my wardrobe like this, and I've actually been needing just a nice simple black t-shirt, so I'm excited to try that out. The quality feels lovely. I also got a little basic grey ribbed t-shirt. So that is all of the bits that I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to go and get a bit of work done now. I've got quite a lot of TikTok orders to go and pack, so I'll maybe try and give you a snippet of that. But for now, I'm going to go and try on all of these new bits that I've just got in. I think you may actually balance on that pillow, which would be brilliant because it will give my arm a little rest. A few hours have passed since I was sitting chatting to you in here, and I have obviously got a different outfit on. Honestly, most of my days are like this. Well, that's not true, not all of my days. I don't have like several outfits on every single day. But the days that I am filming, I do tend to have a few different looks on throughout the day. I've actually just popped on this jumper. It's honestly like a snoody, like it's snoodily. It's actually a sample for Lala, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to bring it out yet or at all. This is the only thing, see when you have like your own brand, you need to have like a lot of like confidence in yourself and in your ideas, which sometimes I find quite hard. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to gauge that just because you love something, maybe not everyone else will love it. Or sometimes pieces that I'm like, yeah, I love that, but like it's not my favourite, are the ones that everyone absolutely loves. So yeah, trying to get it right and knowing exactly what to release, I suppose, is just part of owning a business. But I absolutely love this. I probably will bring this out at some point. I might actually give you a little look at this because I absolutely love it. And you can let me know if it's something that you like as well. And yeah, then I could get working on it. We do obviously have the sweatshirt I had on in like the last part of the vlog. That's on pre-order just now. That is due to come in, I think, early next week. So obviously I will get packing all of the pre-orders, and along with that we have another sweatshirt coming in a different colour, which I do also think you're going to love for autumn. So we've got 2 new releases coming really soon and a few others in the pipeline for before the end of the year, and this might be one of them. So on the front it says self-love is a superpower, little smiley face, because there is no truer statement. But the back of this is what I'm really proud of, but that is not actually what I'm on here to chat to you about. I actually tried on all of those White Fox pieces and some bits from the Boohoo order that I showed you in last week's vlog. I hadn't got round to trying all of them on. I tried on the jackets the other day, but see, because it's been warm, I've just not really been in the mood to try all my autumn clothes on. I also need to do my wardrobe switch over soon as well. But obviously the temperature has finally dropped and we are starting to feel autumnal, so I thought it was about time to try on all of those bits from the Boohoo order, and thank God I did, because I'm keeping one thing. The jackets I got I really like, the kind of grey velvety feeling one that I showed in last week's vlog, I love that, but I just feel like it would be nicer in a size 12. I got a size 14 for reference. I don't even really know if these jackets just don't suit my body type, but they are quite trendy, so we're kind of trying to make it work. So yeah, all of that's gone back, but what I did keep was a pair of wide leg joggers. They're black with a kind of like stitch, white stitch down the side. Really nice, really comfy. So now that I've done my filming, I'm going to go and get my orders packed, and then I'm going to go to the post office with them. I'm also going to take these returns with me. I'll quickly show you this hoodie. It is very, very long, so bear in mind if I was to release this, it wouldn't be as long. Okay, here is my little comfy look here. I've got my Ugg Tasmans on and my little flared trousers. Bear in mind I am only 5'3", so this looks super long on me. If we do bring this hoodie out, I probably would shorten the length, so keep that in mind. But this is just the cute little front detail here. Now I'm going to try and show you the back. You won't be able to see exactly what it says, but it's got a massive print on the back, and basically it's just lots of motivational quotes and positive sayings. I'm not sure if you can see that too well. I'm not too sure if you'll have been able to see that hoodie in all of its glory there, but let me know if you still like this, because I'm always open to feedback. I did actually get this sweatshirt made up because I live in black, and I also really like sweatshirts that like come down and cover your bum. This one is, like I said, a wee bit too long. I just find things like this super easy to chuck on, and yeah, I tend to gravitate towards this kind of style of hoodie, so yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm filming a little pack with me for my TikTok, so I actually brought up my orders into this room just because the lighting's better in here than what it is in the garage. But I have had so many TikTok orders for this set right here. We brought this out about a year ago actually, and once we sell out of our sets we don't tend to restock, as I usually tend to move on to like other designs. But this one is such a gorgeous colour. It's a creamy tone, and obviously it's got the pop of orange on there that says happy is the new rich. I still absolutely love that saying, and I know I'm probably biased, but honestly our sets are so comfortable. Like the material is buttery soft. We actually switched our material about a year ago when we brought this set out, and honestly the fabric is just so soft and it washes really well. So I'm filming this little order from my TikTok, and then I'm going to crack on with the rest of them and get them to the post office. Morning my loves, we have reached Friday and I am literally just curling my hair. I've got some, oh Jesus, what's going on with this cable? I've got some work to go out and do this morning, so I thought I would curl my hair. And because I'm curling my hair, I've had quite a lot of questions recently on like my YouTube videos when I've been curling my hair, or also just like on Instagram and on TikTok, people asking like what I use to curl my hair. So I thought I would just show you. I'm just doing these last little bits, but the curling tong I use is from Foxy Locks. It's this one here, and it's like the same width all the way, which I really like. I feel like this gives a nice kind of defined curl. But what I like to do is wrap my hair around, and then I'll leave out like that much, and then I just kind of like wiggle the tong back and forth, and then I'll just drop it. You get like a bit of a spirally curl, you look like Curly Sue. I have a lot of hair, like a lot of strands of hair, but this doesn't take me long to do at all. I actually have a code for Foxy Locks if you're wanting to get anything from there. I also use their hair extensions. Anytime I've got hair extensions in, they are Foxy Locks. And over the years I've tried hair extensions from every brand you probably could think of, and honestly the Foxy Locks are definitely the best. They style really well, and also they keep really well. I feel like hair extensions can go a bit matted and horrible after a while, but that doesn't happen with the Foxy Locks ones. I'll pop my little discount code on screen in case you're wanting to get this curling tong. Maybe put it on your Christmas list. I feel like we're going to already start talking about Christmas lists. So this last little bit here, and let it out. Then I just spray loads of this GHD hairspray on. This is such good hairspray. It's super strong, but also doesn't leave your hair feeling crunchy. So I'll leave my hair looking like Curly Sue for another like 10 minutes, and then I'll brush it out. I'll come back and do that with you. Okay, a wee bit of time has passed. I'm now going to brush these curls out. So I always hold my hair and then use a wide tooth comb. This is a trusty one from GHD, and I just basically brush all of the curls out. Do the other side. I have been working about downstairs, so they've naturally started to drop themselves. Pop in some dry shampoo. I use dry shampoo even when my hair is clean, just because it gives more like texture and volume in your hair. once it's all brushed out, it should look something like this. And then I just take that same GHD hairspray and spritz the hair again. And there you have it. That is how I curl my hair. I'm going to go and pop my outfit on, and then we are going out for a cosy little coffee at the local farm shop. I usually just film clips of where we are when we're out and about. I don't tend to actually pick up the camera and vlog, mostly because I get a wee bit embarrassed, but we're actually sitting outside and it's nice and quiet, and this is one of my favourite places to come locally for a good coffee, and they also do really nice food as well, so I thought I would give you a wee tour whilst we're here. We're just at the Heron Farm Shop. I always call it the Hernon Farm Shop, don't ask me why. It is the Heron Farm Shop, not the Hernon Farm Shop, so if I ever say the Hernon, know that I mean the Heron. But it's just outside of Straven, and it's honestly such a lovely place. It's a family run business and it's lovely. We've actually come up and it's a Friday today and it's so busy, and we wanted to sit outside, and I think they thought we were mad because it's raining, but I quite like sitting outside when it's raining. We're undercover, it's not raining on our table or anything like that, and we both have hoodies on, so we're nice and cosy with a hot coffee, and yeah, just enjoying a nice cosy farm shop date at the Hernon Farm Shop. Hernon. Heron Farm Shop. There we go. It just doesn't come out my mouth naturally. So here we are, we're sitting outside. You can probably see the rain. It's teeming down. But look at the gorgeous views up here. It's so nice. We come up in the summer as well and sat outside. But it's given all of the cosy vibes. Perfect for a wee autumn date. They also have these little huts you can sit in over here. There's like quite a lot on this side and then also on the other side. I feel like they'd be really cute for a wee hot chocolate date. I actually just ran back to the car to get my camera because I'm trying to vlog as much as possible for you, and when I ran I went out the side bit where all those little huts are, and there was a little elderly couple sitting having a coffee in the wee heart hut, and I just thought that might be me and Chris when we're older. That'll definitely be me when I'm older. I'll still be coming on like wee coffee dates. But this is the life that I was ready to live. There's lots of pensioners here as well, and they're just having like their Friday lunch and their coffee and their scone, and I'm like, can't wait for that to be me. Happy Saturday loves, we are just heading out for a cosy little coffee date. It is feeling so autumnal today. We did a little bit of work this morning in bed with a nice hot coffee, and now we're heading out to go. I think I'm probably going to get a croissant and obviously another coffee, and then we're just going to have a cosy afternoon at home before we head out tonight for dinner. This is my little outfit. I'm wearing my new jumper from Primark. It's very oversized but I quite like that look. And then these are my trusty jeans from Pretty Little Thing. It's now Saturday night and we are all ready to head out. I'm actually ready on time for a change, and I've had time to pick up the camera before we head out. I'm going to quickly show you my outfit. I actually really like this little outfit. It is my usual style of outfit, but it's not all black for a change, which is quite new for me. So I'm going to give you a quick look in the mirror before we head out. So rather than all black, we've went for all grey. These are my new jeans from Primark that I got. They're such a nice fit. They're definitely a more baggy style of trouser than what I already have in my wardrobe. Excuse the pile of clothes to the side there. I'll need to sort them out tomorrow. And then this grey blazer is a just really nice level of oversized, I feel. This blazer is from Motel Rocks. Then the little black top I've got underneath is like a Skims dupe from White Fox. And then I've just got on these trusty little kitten heel coats from Zara. And that is me all ready to go. I'm absolutely starving and very much looking forward to some yummy food at Kapow. It's finally starting to feel like autumn outside. I've officially made my first hot drink of the autumn period. Don't get me wrong, I still have all of my iced coffees in the fridge ready to go, but I thought this afternoon for sitting and doing a bit of work that I would make myself a nice hot coffee. And I've also put in a new syrup that I got. It's called Cookie Dough and it's a skinny food one, I'm sure. Let me go and check. I think it's actually in the pantry. It's this one here, and if you're like me and you don't love pumpkin spice, don't get me wrong, I think I'm going to go out and have like a pumpkin spice drink soon and give it another go, because I feel like that would be an acquired taste. And like, for instance, I never used to drink coffee years ago and everyone used to say it's an acquired taste, it's an acquired taste, and now I have an acquired taste and I do enjoy coffee. But in saying that, if you're looking for something that feels a little bit more cosy and autumnal but you don't like pumpkin spice, this is a good shout. It smells like autumn, it smells like cookies. Pop some of that into my hot coffee, and I've also put my coffee in my new mug. This is the mug that I got from Asda, the George Home range with Stacey Solomon. I'm actually going to round the vlog off today, but I've got a couple more autumnal decor bits to add to the house, so I thought I would add them today and then we could finish the vlog off with that. I definitely didn't go too mad with my autumn decor at all. Like, I don't have hundreds of pumpkins everywhere. I almost started buying some pumpkins and like going a wee bit more crazy with the autumn decor, and then I stopped myself and was like, Laura, save it for Christmas. I don't like a lot of clutter in the house, and I feel like if I add bits I'd need to take bits away, and I do really quite like my home decor as it is. So we've only added a couple little pumpkins into the living room. You'll have seen that the other night when I was making the living room all cosy. I've also got a new throw to add in, and then I also did go, I caved and I got a pumpkin cushion. I wanted the one from Asda, which I did see a couple weeks ago. It was actually, do you know, it was longer than a couple of weeks ago, because I remember it being, I think it was just before that heat wave that we had. It must have been even like the end of July, August, or early August anyway, and I thought there's no way I'm buying a pumpkin cushion at that time of year. But I have to admit, if you're not fast, you're last, especially with like Christmas bits as well. I'm sure I was saying this earlier on in the vlog, but yeah, if you see anything you like, basically just pick it up, because everything these days just flies off the shelves, and if it's something that is quite aesthetic and cute, then somebody will post about it somewhere and then the shelves will be empty and you won't be able to get one. So if you see anything, make sure you pick them up ASAP. I didn't do it with the pumpkin cushion and I now haven't been able to get one, but I did actually get my hands on a pumpkin cushion that actually I think matches my home interiors probably better than this like boucle one was going to do. So I'm going to go grab that and show you just now. Okay, I've just ran upstairs to get the pumpkin and forgot that I actually bought a couple other bits that I wanted to show you as well. Starting with the pumpkin, isn't she a beauty? You can probably see what I mean by this going to match my house a bit better. It's a gorgeous creamy velvet material, and then it's got quite subtle black stitching, so I feel like that's going to look really cute in the living room, so we'll be adding that in today. I'll take you with me for all of that. I then was feeling like I only added in like any kind of autumn decor into the living room, and I was feeling like I wanted a little bit of something but very discreet in the kitchen, so I picked up this DW Home candle from TK Maxx. It's in the scent White Pumpkin. It smells delicious. It's a really nice scent, and obviously you can see it's quite a minimal aesthetic looking candle. I think it's going to look really pretty sitting here. Right now I've got this one from Sand and Fog. This is lovely, but it's obviously like a lavender scent, which is quite kind of spring summery. So I'm going to switch this one out for this one. Okay, your eyes were not deceiving you if you did notice that I was holding some Christmas decorations when I came back down with that pumpkin. And like I was saying, if you're not fast, the good things go. So I was in two minds whether to pick these bits up, but they were really cheap and I just think they're going to be nice little additions to my Christmas decor this year. I'm really not planning to buy a lot of Christmas bits this year because I feel like I got a couple more bits last year that just suited the house perfectly and I was really pleased with them. So I don't really want to go in and add too many more things because like I said, I don't like lots of clutter. So I'm only picking anything up if I absolutely love it, and these two things I feel like, well, the reason I justified these two things is we now have a shelf out in the hall. So basically I have another area that I can add some Christmas decor to. So that's where these two pieces are going to be housed in December. The next thing I saw in TK Maxx and basically just could not leave the shop without. I did kind of and ah about it to begin with, and then I thought, no, I'm probably not going to see a mug as cute as this. And I'm probably not going to buy a lot of Christmas mugs this year because I actually, and I hope I'm not the only person that does this, but like I wrap up all of my Christmas mugs, my little Christmas plates, all like the little plates you get for nibbles at Christmas time, all that kind of stuff, the chopping boards, everything that's like Christmas related. I wrap it all up in bubble wrap and put it into like big storage boxes, and they go up the loft until it's time to bring them back down. I then switch out all my kind of usual mugs for my Christmas mugs to make sure that I use all my Christmas mugs. And yeah, it's become a little bit of a problem, the amount of Christmas mugs that I've already accumulated, considering I've only been in this house 2 years. But in saying that, I feel like I have to get a new one every year to mark that Christmas, so it's like a little collection. So this one is going to be my 2023 Christmas mug. Although I am a neutral girly and I love things that are really minimal, I do also love gimmicky Christmas things. Like I've got a big Santa mug, and yeah, I just feel like I love all those kind of like more tacky Christmas decorations. I feel like this is like a tacky Christmas mug without being too overboard. I mean, it is white, it is neutral, there's a little bit of neutral in there, and then it's got this little brown spoon. I basically just fell in love with this and I cannot wait to have my first hot chocolate out of it. Speaking of mugs, I do have a problem, but these are the only kind of autumnal mugs that I have. Obviously I got this one, which is the new one for this season. As you can tell, I love neutral mugs. I got this pumpkin one last year and honestly I was just like chuffed to bits with it. I used it constantly. It's just a nice mug like to sit and hold. I like a good mug that you can like hold your hot drink in. I'm usually not a fan of this shape of handle. I usually prefer like this kind of handle, which is a wee bit more like rounded. I don't know if that makes any sense. I like a square handle or like a round. I don't really like this kind of like proper mug handle, but it's a pumpkin. Like I said, I got this last year. It was from Matalan. They did bring them out again this year. I believe this was £4 last year. It's £5 this year, so everything is going up. I think they're sold out. They're not online anymore, and I managed to get my mum one for her birthday. Her birthday was in August, and see, when I say it was the last one, I think somebody actually went into the shop and then hid it with the plan of going back to get it, and I just happened to like kind of be like really rummaging and looking for one because it was right in the centre of a display, and if you hadn't rummaged you wouldn't have found it. So I managed to get my mum one. I do believe that B&M are selling mugs like this year. They look very similar. I haven't actually seen any in my local shops, and I've been to a few. Maybe try B&M if you're looking for a pumpkin mug. I am actually going to leave links below to different mugs that I have found online that I don't necessarily have myself, and also just some other autumn decor bits that I absolutely loved but didn't purchase. So if you're looking for any inspo, all the links will be in the description below. Another mug that I got last year, this one was from B&M, and I still absolutely love this one. I got this at the same time as the Christmas mugs that I bought. Obviously, like I said, they're away up in the loft just now. I had this one in a little kind of like autumn decor pile along with my pumpkins, so I brought this one out along with this one, and I'm going to put these into my cupboard so that I can start properly using them, and then obviously the Christmas mugs will be the next thing to come out. I'm going to go and put my last little bits of autumn decor out, and then I'll give you guys a little tour of what I've put out, and then that will round off this video. So that's me officially put all of my little cosy autumn bits out for the year, and I'm honestly so happy with how it's all turned out. This throw that I got from the George Home range with Stacey Solomon is honestly incredible. This was a wee bit more expensive, it was £40, but just look at the detail on it. It is so weighty. It also isn't that kind of material that's going to bobble. You know, sometimes you can get these cable knit throws and they just fleece and bobble and they're just not very long lasting. I'm not going to have this problem with this one because it's just such a lovely material. I've just kind of like popped it on here and plays around with it so that it kind of just looks like it's been thrown on. Then the start of the show, I'm honestly so pleased with how this looks, and I'm glad I caved and did go and get a pumpkin cushion. I actually think this one definitely goes a lot better than what the boucle one from Asda would have done. This one really matches the rest of my decor and it's just a little subtle hint of autumn. Then over here I've just lit my candle that I got from TK Maxx. Again, this is really subtle, but it's got little pumpkins all on the glass of the candle, and it also just matches the rest of this room. And then behind I've just popped two of my little pumpkins that I got last year from Hobbycraft. They have these in store again. They are cheap as chips and you can paint them whichever colour you want. I've literally just painted them the same colour as the rest of the house just to keep them nice and neutral. I've just switched things up ever so slightly on the little coffee corner. I'm sure you can spot the pumpkin mug. I've just popped that on the top shelf there as I plan to be reaching for that mug quite a lot, so I thought I would leave it out. I have it handy and it also looks super cute on the shelves. And then I've just added my little white pumpkin candle that I got from TK Maxx. So that is it for this little cozy vlog. I hope you've enjoyed spending the last couple of days with me. Hope you've enjoyed me decorating for autumn. I know that I don't go absolutely crazy with the autumn decor, but I know there's other people out there that are the same and they don't go and buy like millions and millions of pumpkins and decorate at this time of year. I'm away now to do some more editing on this vlog that you are currently watching. I have already started another weekly vlog, which is just going to be another couple of days in the life, and I have other videos planned over the next couple of weeks because I'm going to try and up my uploading because I'm really enjoying YouTube again. I hope you're enjoying the videos, and yeah, if you have any requests or anything specific you want me to film, then just pop me a DM or pop me a little comment below. I'm always open to any ideas and any feedback. So yeah, as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch a little video by me, and I will see you in another one really soon.